Hi guys, you're very welcome along. I know this is an impromptu live stream. I haven't announced it, but if there's anyone there, let me know where you are. I'm sorry for not announcing it before. Somebody mentioned it to me last night when I was doing the live stream for the Big Picture El Panorama. When am I going to do a live stream for this channel, Alpha Omega, occasionally? But I was kind of very busy this afternoon and I didn't have time to kind of schedule it. But we're here now, and I'm not surprised. There's nobody there yet. I'm kind of talking to myself, but I'm sure that as we continue, we'll get, that we'll get some people on board. I'm having a Leo anyway while I'm waiting for you. Whoops, a daisy. So I'll say it's good to have you along. And if you're not there, you're not there. There's no one there yet. This is a new experience for me. Usually when I have a live stream on the Big Picture, I have a few people on board already. There's one person there. Hello, whoever you are. Thank you very much. Let me know who you are, where you're from, and what you're doing. I'm sitting here. I was going to go down to Huai Khwang Night Market to do a video for the Big Picture El Panorama tonight, but it got a bit too late. I got otherwise engaged, and it got a bit too late. But where are you? Let me know where you are and what you're doing. We're 47 minutes, 47 seconds into the stream, and topic wise, I haven't put up a video on Alpha Omega in a few days. And one of the things I'm conscious about is that I need to have something that's, eating me up to make a video for Alpha Omega. And there's a few things that they're doing it for me. And one of the things is I've read a lot about what's going on in Europe in terms of immigration and the homelessness in Europe, especially in Ireland. There's 10,000 people sleeping in tents on the streets of Dublin. Dublin has a population of 2 million people, 10,000 people living in tents in Dublin, and it's largely immigrants without status. You don't get that in Thailand because they don't accept immigrants, you see. So there you go. But let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods. In this neck of the woods, I'm having a Leo. There's a few more in the fridge. There'll be a few more before the night is out, I can tell you that. As I said, I was going to go down to the Huai Khwang Night Market. I had a great live stream last night. How many of you guys watched that live stream? Let me know. A lot of people were wondering what the outcome was after I had a beer with Millie. That was her name. But I'll let you know what happened if you're interested in that. It's now just 11 p.m. here in Bangkok. I just went out and got a few beers. This, as I said, is an impromptu live stream. I didn't intend. I had a mind to do it, but I wasn't too sure. But I was kind of busy earlier on, and I didn't get down to the market. It's too late to go down now, but it's 11 o'clock. It is a bit too late to go down. For me, I don't want to go down too late altogether. Leave a comment, lads. Let me know where you are and what you're doing. I really appreciate you being here. The channel is growing. It's growing quite well. A couple of the videos that I put up on this channel exceed the viewership of the videos that I'm putting up on the Big Picture El Panorama. And there's only 5,700 subscribers on this channel with 137 or nearly 138,000 subscribers on the Big Picture El Panorama. Excuse me. I was out till Jeepers Creepers. I was out till about 1 o'clock this morning doing that stream. I met that girl, Millie, her name is. I shared her Instagram on the community section of the Big Picture El Panorama. Lots of guys made friends with her. She appeared on the Big Picture El Panorama. That was her third appearance. I just said to her, when I saw her, I just want to go for a drink. She said yes, much to my astonishment. But I haven't heard from her since. So there you go. Nothing really happened. Nothing really happened at all. But let me know if you're there. Just say hello. Whoops, I'm hitting the mic there. Let me know where you are and what you're doing, because I'm eager to give you the content that you want, So if you want to kick off on a subject, let me know. Because I said this is impromptu. I didn't have any particular idea in mind for a subject. I can talk about that. I could talk like cows come home. I keep talking all night. But if there's something that you want to know, somebody mentioned to me about hotel prices and stuff like that here. Just while I'm waiting for a suggestion to come true, there's hotels in the Huai Khwang area that you can pay, say, from 1,700 baht. That's almost $50 or whatever it may be, to 300 baht, which is $10. You know, it's absolutely the price range or difference is amazing. Do I have comments turned on? I hope I do. I'm going to say hello because I don't see any comments coming in there again at all. HELLO. Just make sure that the comments are on. The comments are on. We've 20 people in the house. It's good to have you along. As I said, I've had a faceful, as we say in Dublin. I've had a faceful of Leo so far. Tomorrow night, I've got a video to go up on this channel. It's in here, and I meant to do it today, but I didn't have time to do it today. We got 1 like. Click the like button, lads, and let me. As I said, let me know. I'm eager to find out who's there. Honest to God, it's great to have you. It really is. It's a Thursday night. It's just gone 11 o'clock. I'm getting ready for the weekend. I'm going to have a great weekend. Things are looking up. Things are looking up for me. And Ian Roberts, hello. Arca versus Leo. Thoughts? Arca, that you're one of the first people who's mentioned that beer in a long time. And you know what? The 7-Eleven closest to me, where I just went out and bought me Leo now, they don't have Arca. I tried Arca once before, and I'd be honest with you, I didn't like it. I likened it to the smell of a pub in Dublin at 11 o'clock on a Monday morning. This is before the smoking ban. You get the smell of the stale beer and the cigarettes. Well, that's without knocking it, you know, you're not supposed to say bad things about stuff here in Thailand, but I'm not saying bad things, but that's my opinion. I don't, in terms of the Arca versus Leo, it's Leo hands down. It's a tad cheaper and similar in taste. I'll have to try it again. As I said, it's a tad cheaper. Leo's pretty, I mean, one of them in 7-Eleven is 39 baht. I mean, that's 39 baht. You will pay 120 baht for a small bottle of Leo in Sukhumvit. You'll pay 100 baht for a large bottle of Leo in Huai Khwang. And that's what I was drinking last night with your woman, Millie. If anyone saw that, let me know what you think of her. I don't know if she was a girl or a lady boy. The jury is out. The jury is out on that. Some fellas thought she was. Some fellas thought she wasn't. I thought she was. But I don't know. But she was quite a nice person to talk to. She said to me she'd be available to do an interview tonight, a one-on-one. I could meet her and have a few beers with her and do a one-on-one interview. But typical of Thai girls, I mean, they'll tell you they'll meet you, and I say, "Are you sure?" I said, "Are you sure?" She said, "Yes, I'm sure," but not a sight of her. Not a sight of her. I've checked me line there. I'll just check it again. Not that I'm not going at this stage anyway. But there's no. I sent her a message there. Not a message back from her whatsoever. Michael, hello to you Michael's in Perth in Australia. Hello to you. Ian Roberts, when I'm minted, it's Heineken for the clean taste, but never Chang. I had this discussion with someone earlier on tonight about Heineken. And for me, bottled Heineken is very sharp. I prefer Carlsberg in the bottle, or Leo. Leo was so drinkable. I mean, you got to admit it. I had a friend of mine, Seascapes. He came over here from Perth. He visited me for a week. He drinks Carlton Dry in Australia, and he was drinking the Leo here. And what did he do when he got back to Australia? He started buying the Leo. You can buy Leo in Perth. He's buying the Leo. It's a very, very easy drink to drink for my money. But I basically Heineken, I think, not that I think, I know it's a bit of a sharp taste. It's not something that I would, but if you have it on draft, it's really, really nice. Anyone to put it this way, anything on draft is nice as far as I'm concerned. I paid 300 baht for a Guinness I won't name the bar because you're not supposed to do that. If you watch the live stream, 300 baht for a Guinness in Sukhumvit Friday week or Saturday week last. 299 baht, and it was absolutely not up to standard. But 300 baht for a pint of Guinness. I mean, come on, where are you going? Ian Roberts, what about Cheers? Cheers. They used to sell an orange flavored beer. Cheers used to sell it. It's before craft beer became popular. They had this orange thing, and it was quite nice. I'm the type of person that when I came to Thailand first, I started on Leo, then I went to Chang, then I went to Sing, And I've come back to Leo. It's all Leo for me. It's just a very drinkable drink. And what is it? Wiener McCall. Is it Wiener McCall? Hi, have hop you and your family. I hope. Sorry, that's your. So you say, I hope you and your family are well. Yes, indeed. It's a very small apartment here. There's the door there to the bedroom. Harry is sleeping there with his mother. They're both out. She works 9 to 5, but it's not 9 to 5. It's 9 to 8:30 in the morning, so whenever. But she's in there. She's got work in the morning. Harry's got summer camp. The schools are closed, so we're paying 10,000 baht for a 3-week summer camp, and this is his last week of the summer camp. So next week he's not in school. The school's going up and the summer camp is over. So I have to look after him 24/7 almost during the day until she comes home. So, and thank you very much in that for Weena McCall. They're all well. They're all keeping very, very well. I'm doing, as I said, I'm doing my best to keep 3 channels going. If you're wondering what the other channel is, you know what the other one is, but the third one is BPEP2. I can send you a link if you haven't heard of it. IT Crazy Fish, good evening. How are you doing, mate? I'm doing fantastic. I'm looking forward to a wonderful weekend. I won't go into too much because I want to stay married. I won't go into too much, but I'm looking forward to a great weekend. I really am. We're heading down to Ban Sang as a family next weekend. This is Thai. I'll give you a heads up on Thai culture. She's got a great job. I earn some money on YouTube and doing other things as well. So we have to pay for this kind of, I won't call it a house, but it's like a guest house, but we rent the whole place. It's got about 4 bedrooms and it's got a cooking area outside. And if you know anything about Ban Sang, it's like a carbon copy of Pattaya. There's a kind of a beach road and the soy is going up at a right angle from there. So we're at the right angle. We're a couple of meters away from the beach road and we're close to the beach. So we and her family are going down, but we're paying for it. It's 5,000 baht for the place. I pay 2,500. She pays 2,500, and all in sundry. There must be, I'd say, about 20 people going down there, and it's a real Thai experience. If you know what Ban Sang is like, Ban Sang is, you can see Pattaya from Ban Sang, but the Thais all go down there and they sit under parasols. They're afraid of their life for the sun. So Pattaya, you've got everyone lying in the sun cooking like chickens. And in Ban Sang, they're all under the parasols, drinking their Leo, drinking their Chang, eating their seafood, and the beach is empty. And when they go swimming, it's head to toe in long sleeve t-shirts and shorts. They're afraid to go in dark. You know the way it is. How do you spell? Ban Sang. Ban Sang. I better Google it because my spelling is on the floor. It's a BANGSEANG. Ban Sang. Yeah. I'll send you the link on the thing. I have it here, and I'm just clicking on it here. So there's a link here, Ban Sang, and I'll include it here in the link in the description. Okay, it's a wonderful place to go. There it is. There, it's a wonderful place to go. It's the real Thai experience. It's nothing like Pattaya. There's no clubs. There's no bars. The food traders or whatever you call them sell the beer from the coolers, the big blue coolers, and you can sit there and you can a lot of Thais go down, they sleep on the beach, they stand, and they have their barbecues on the beach. It's completely different to Pattaya, but it's almost within spitting distance. You can see Pattaya in the distance. I made a few videos about that on this channel a while back. I'll be making more when I go down there. That's Friday week, that's tomorrow week. I'll be down there and I make videos. I don't know if I'll do a live stream. I'm going to get a Leo out of the fridge. Don't go away. Don't go away. I'm literally getting a Leo out of the fridge. 1 second. I can keep talking. You'll be able to hear me because it's a very small apartment. There's no distance between where I'm sitting and where the Leo is. 1 second. I just have to get it out of there. It's a 4-pack. You have to break the plastic and get myself going here. 1 second. So there it is. We've got Leo in the fridge. We got pizza in the fridge. There we go, from the pizza company. Lovely stuff. This is what I'm saying. It's a great kickoff to the weekend. I've got you guys. I've got me Leo. I've got a night off from going down to that market. I love my job. I love every aspect of it. London Cabby. Hello, Alpha and chat. Hello, London Cabby. How are you? But I love doing the live streams from down there. But like literally, I could be down there in 10 minutes. It's only a 10-minute walk. But I'm not prepared for it tonight. I was down there doing the live stream last night, and it was tough going because you have to do what I'm doing now. You have to keep talking, and you have to keep going. And it's hot, and like the shirt, by the way, here now, it's. I'll tell you something. This is the same shirt I wore last night, and I was sweating like a pig. But I've been here doing stuff online all day. I just woke up this morning, I had a shower, and just put on whatever. What did Johnny Cash say? Johnny Cash say, my cleanest dirty shirt. He put on his cleanest dirty shirt. London Cabby 101. Thank you. No news is good news. Well, that's for sure. No news is good news. My mother used to say that. No news is good news. Anyway, let's put this back. Down the hatch. Listen, I'm looking for suggestions for videos for this channel. As I say, I don't put up a video. That's why I call it Alpha Omega occasionally. I don't put up a video unless I've got something that I feel that I'm passionate about, because I don't want to just rabbit on about the usual stuff the fellas rabbit on about. You know what I mean? Wiener McCall, do you ever get a chance to enjoy the garden? She has a garden up in Pontutini, Clong Lawang, Pontutini. We're going up there on Saturday. We're supposed to spend the night, so I don't think I'll be doing a live stream from Suckerford on Saturday night. I'm not sure. But she wants to go up on Saturday. I might drive back down. But she's got a massive garden up there. You've seen it on this channel. You have to have seen it in this channel. She's done a lot of work there. They concreted the whole place. And she's got coconut trees. She's got mangoes. She's got orange bushes or trees, whatever you call them, bananas. She's got fish in the pond. It sounds like the Garden of Eden, but it's in the middle of nowhere, and there's dogs on the street. You can't even go for a walk. But I help her out in the garden from time to time up there. And Jeff, hello, Jeff, from Canadian living in Indonesia. So you're very welcome along. I've a hankering to visit Indonesia before it's lights out. I mean, I'd love to go there at some stage. It's crazy fish. What's your favorite beverage down side 22? Can't remember the name of the active soy or bar. I'd say TJ Sports Bar. It's on side 22, and it's on the little alley opposite the Holiday Inn. It's where what do we call it? It's where Ola Massage is. I was down there. Or no, the Honey. What's his name? The Honey House. The Honey House. The Honey House is now my favorite. I was there on the live stream. If you go back to the live stream last Saturday night from the Big Picture El Panorama, I stayed in the Honey House for a good few hours chatting with a floozy there. She was in her 40s, and we had a good old few beers. And there was a computer with YouTube, and you could key in the music you wanted, and there's only a few people in the bar, but lots of girls. Soi 22 is a great old street. You've got enough company to keep you busy, you know, and it doesn't have the activity that Soi 4 Nana has. So my favorite bar is the Honey House. If you hadn't asked me before last week, I would have said TJ Sports Bar, but TJ Sports Bar is only a couple of meters down, but it's a lot louder than the Honey House. Wayne Bridge, where is Archer from? Archer, that you're talking about the beer. Archer, if you're talking about the beer, it's Thai. It's Thai. It's one of the four main Thai, the three main Thai beers are Leo, Chang, and Sing. And then you have the also rans like Shears and Arca. I think it's Arca. Wiener McCall, if you had one wish, what would it be? One wish, I would like I know it's a cliche, but I would like to have enough money to be able to afford a nice place in Jomtien. That's a nice place away from all the hustle and bustle, just a nice place adjacent to the beach, and be able to come up to Bangkok the odd time to do what I have to do. I never give up YouTube. I'm going to keep going till the wheels fall off. So if I had enough money, I'd live down the place like Jomtien, and I'd come up to Bangkok 1 or 2 nights a week, make enough video to take enough shots to make a few videos and upload it from. I go back to the studio. I'd have this set up in in John Tien, and I do it from there. That's what I do if I had enough money. Wayne Bridge retracted and type it the Billy Boy. I said it was nice in that little honey house area. My favorite. I agree with you. The honey house is a great little spot, and I urge you. Look, I'm 59. I'll be 60 in November. And I'm past, I said that in the video before, I'm past Nana. I'm past, so I was never into Soy Cowboy. It's just crazy. But I'm past that. And, you know, the honey house is a very, very, very relaxing place to be with some lovely, lovely girls. And it goes on. They lock you in. The girl there told me, they lock you in. They lock you in. If it's closing time, just go inside. They lock you. Imagine that. They lock you in, and I won't say too much because I can't, because I was told something in confidence about that. But they lock you in. Wayne Bridge, I've only seen Sing Leo Chang and Carabao. Gee, I haven't seen that at all. Wayne Bridge, John Tien is cheap. Why don't you sell your condo? Well, you see, she bought the condo. She bought the condo. I contributed to that, but it's in her name, you see. But her idea is not to move because she's Thai. Thais don't move to the beach; they move inland. And Pontutini, Klong Luang, Pontutini is 43 kilometers north, but it might as well be 1,000 kilometers north because it's a different world. But that's where she wants to retire to, and there's no way she's going to retire to a beach. I'd like to, but that's what she wants to do. Happy wife, happy life, as they say. And the Billy Boy, there's another honey house too. Somebody said that there's another honey house too further down the street. I have to check it out. If we go up to she told me tonight we're going up to Pontutini on Saturday. I have a few things to do. I wish I could tell you what I'm going to do tomorrow, but it's going to be an exciting weekend, I'll tell you that. But we're going up to Klong Luang tomorrow, on Saturday. But if I have the inclination, like I've done this before, she can sleep there with the family, and if her family are up there, because it's a rural area. If her family are up there, I'll sleep over with her. If the family aren't up there, I'll sleep over with her. But if the family are up there, I'll drive back down to Bangkok and do a live stream from Sukhumvit. And I always tell her to watch the videos because she's a woman and she's curious as to what I do, but she never watches the videos. She never ever watches the videos. Lucky for me, I suppose. Crazy Fish. I think, it's Crazy Fish. I think the novelty would wear off down by the beach. Great for a few getaways. I agree with you. It's like all these beach areas like Phuket and Pattaya. It's great to dip in and out. It's like going to Sukhumvit. You dip in and out. Some fellas live in Sukhumvit. I'm glad I don't. I'm glad I live in Huai Khwang, because I'm anonymous here. The Thais don't ask you questions. You know that. I was a teacher in the Thai school here for 3 years, and the students never asked me a question. And I asked the principal, and she said it's rude in Thai. It's considered rude in Thai culture for a student to interrupt the teacher by asking a question, and that's why Thais don't ask questions. It's inbred in them. So you can be anonymous when you're living with Thais, because I've said it before. I don't want to. It's like flogging a dead horse, not flogging a dead horse, but it's like going over the same ground again. I've said it a million times. None of her family, I've been here 11 years. I've been part of the family for 11 years. None of them have ever asked me one goddamn question about where I'm from. Not one question. Nothing. And that's what makes you feel isolated. So it's Crazy Fish. Expats in Bangkok seem way happier than those in Pattaya. I agree with you. Absolutely. Because Bangkok has got so much variety. Pattaya is kind of anal. It's got the, you know what I mean? It's there. It's in your face. Wayne Bridge, I think pronounce Spy, is the name of the blue beer. Spy is actually a wine, I think. It's a wine. They have the red stuff and the red and the white spy. That's what you're talking about. I think that's what it is. Tony Davey, enjoy the dream. Well, it is a dream. It is always a dream. I mean, I got that thing. Look, I got that, and that was a dream come true. That was a dream. I never would have thought that I would be able to achieve that on YouTube. Not for this channel, for the big picture. I never thought. But that means nothing. Subscribe. It's views that count, as you know. 40 people in the house, 7 likes. You're all very welcome. Wiener McCall, what is the most favorite Thai dish? Pad Thai moo. And I say that with me thickest Dublin accent, moo, or whatever the way they say it. Ads have been inserted now. My goodness gracious me. But Pad Thai moo is my favorite. It's very sweet though, but it's very nice. It's filling. It's quite filling. What else do I like? There's the sticky rice, pork with sticky rice. It's quite nice. And the Isan sausages, Psycho Isan, they're quite nice as well. And Fix Asian, is it ever getting too hot for you in Bangkok? You acclimatize. It's always too hot. It's all like I'm fairly not glowing, but I got the fan on. I don't have the air conditioner on behind me, and it's fairly hot. It is. You wouldn't be sitting here without the fan. But it's never. I tell you, Klong Luang gets hot. You get outside Bangkok, you go north. You think you go north and get cooler, but it's hot up there. It's incredibly hot up there. That if someone asks me about working in the garden, I do about 10 minutes in the garden. I got to lie down on the bed with the air conditioning on and the door closed and the fan on to recuperate. And so that's a good question. Carlton, hello, Carlton. Yes, has live. Yes, we're live indeed, Carlton. And the Billy Boy, Prakau. Oh, that one. Prakapo. I'm pronouncing that right. Moo. Kai Dao with the egg. Kai Dao for me. Okay. I've heard some girls mention that all right when I asked them what their favorite food is. Fix Asian, do you enjoy it when you're in Pontutini, or you rather stay? I'd rather stay in Bangkok. 100%. Rather stay in Bangkok. Pontutini looks wonderful, but there's nothing there. My me arai, as they say, there's nothing there. And there's dogs on the street, and you can't go outside. You can't go for a walk. I've said it to her a million times, but anyway, but you can't go for a walk. It'd be a nice place to explore on foot, but you can't do it. So Bangkok, I know my way around here. I know where the dogs are. Let's say blah 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 blah. I prefer Bangkok any day. I prefer Bangkok to Pattaya. I'd rather be here than Pattaya any day. But dip in and out of Pattaya now and again, you see. We're going down to Ban Sang next Saturday week, so that's the kind of thing we do down there. Ban Sang is the Thai version of Pattaya, as you probably know. So Wiener McCall, do you get big spiders where you live? No. I hope I'm speaking for everybody when I say this, but I've rarely seen spiders in Thailand. You see geckos, you see what's the scorpions, snakes, any amount, mosquitoes, all that kind of stuff, fireflies, but I've rarely seen, if ever, I've never seen a spider. Never. I can say I've never seen a spider in the house, in the place here. Never. It's Crazy Fish. Do you miss Pete, or is it in the past? You were both great together. Well, he moved back to Ireland, you see, with herself. So that kind of put the kibosh on that. So he's doing his own thing over there. So, well, of course I missed the streams. They were great old streams. Great, but look, nothing lasts forever. The Billy Boy, is spice mince pork with steamed rice and fried egg on top. That sounds pretty nice. Rosa, is that what is that? Is that Filipino? I'm not too sure because it's Cub. Okay. Fix Asian. Do you ever consider doing your videos in a park? Never thought of it. Never. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. The thing about doing videos externally, I use that and I use a gimbal. And if you know anything about streaming, if you rely on your mobile data, the quality of the stream is absolute shit. So I use Prism Live. It's a cheap way. It's free software. It's reasonable, but it's not 100%. If you want to go 100% live streaming, if you're serious about it, like on Twitch, you got to invest in these booster things. They're called IRL, whatever it is. But to do a video in the park, I've never thought about it, but it's a good idea. Okay, Carlton, is Ola massage parlor happy end traditional? Yes, it is. It's not traditional. It's not traditional at all. I'm very good friends with the owner there, but it's pricey, but the service, and I mean it, the service you get in there, jeepers creepers. It's like a home away from home, and that's the truth. That's the truth. I'd say Ola Massage is probably the most customer friendly massage parlor on site 22, and I know this because I've been to a few. Where are we? Wayne Bridge. Khao Kamu is the best Thai dish. Do you know, I left one out there. Khao Mudang. I like that as well. Khao Mudang. They give you that nice sauce as well. It's a kind of a brownie kind of nice. It's a nice sauce, but that is very tasty altogether. Yeah, true. The Billy Boy. I've seen a few. What is that? Takrab, the Thai centipede. Oh, the centipedes. I left out the centipedes in Soy 22. Scary things they are. Yeah, centipedes, millipedes. I don't know which are which, but you get. Sorry, I forgot that. You get them here. You get the big snails, especially during the rainy season. These big guys, big snails. They eat them, but they don't eat the snails in Bangkok. In the market, they get the snails from Chiang Rai. But these big snails here as well as those centipedes. There's a very good joke about that. The insects and the spiders are having a football match, and the spiders were winning 10-0 by half time. And at half time, the insects brought on the centipede, and he scored 20 goals. At the end of the match, it was 20-10. And the reporter goes up to the manager of the insects and says, "Why didn't you bring the centipede on in the first half?" He said, "Well, it took him that long to get his boots on." There you go. Anyway, I'll steer clear of the comedy if you don't like it. Wayne Bridge, dish fix Asian. We can expect an interview with you and Pete from Turkish Times. I think it would be such a nice video. Well, it's up to him. I met him recently. When I say recently, about 2 months ago, he was over and met him. I just ran into him, but he went back to Ireland. He wasn't staying long. Tony Davey, can I open a bank account on a 30-day holiday exemption? Tried many times, got refused. Any advice? Yeah, they've got very, very strict on this. I tried to open a bank account on a tourist visa when I first came here. I got refused. There's ways around it. This is Thailand. You know that. TIT. This is Thailand. There's ways around it. But they've got a lot more strict on that recently. When I say recently, in the past few years. So to answer your question, on a tourist visa, you're going to find it difficult to open a Thai bank account. I would say Bangkok Bank. People say Bangkok Bank is the easiest bank to do that kind of thing with, but don't take it as gospel. But that's what I heard. Where are we? Okay, it's Crazy Fish. Lumpany daytime vids would be good. The ladies are gorgeous there. Well, I gotta go. That's it. You've sold me. You've sold it to me. I'm getting very sweaty under my ears here with these things. I have to hear myself. You've sold me. You sold me. That's Lumpany. I like that area a lot. That'd be nice to do a video up there. Wiener McCall, would you do a video at night market so we could see what's on offer? Well, you see, I do the videos in the night market for the Big Picture El Panorama, you see, because that's what that channel's about. And I do them most every night. So when I say there's something I'm excited about, something I've planned to interview a particular individual tomorrow night, and it's going to be a very intimate kind of interview, and that person is of the third gender, and I think that but I do the videos from the market every night. This channel, I want to keep this channel separate from that, because I respect you guys are here. You're here for a different reason than the Big Picture El Panorama. Wayne Bridge, you ran into Pete and Sukhumvit. I did. Where was it? Terminal 21 on the bridge on the walkway there between Terminal 21 and the BTS. I ran into him there about 2 months ago. He was over here. Fix Asian, what do you think you would be doing with your life if you weren't married? I'd probably be dead by now. To be serious, well, I'd be doing a lot of drinking, and I'd be doing a lot of clubbing, not clubbing, but pubbing. You know yourself. If I wasn't married, I've thought about this. I'd be doing YouTube, and I probably wouldn't stay single that long. I was never a single person. I'd always end up being hitched. I'd always end up. I just can't avoid it. It's I'm not good at my own. That's the way I see it. We never call. Do you think a video at night market? Yeah. And Wayne Bridge. Fixation. What do you think you would be doing? Yeah, and it's Crazy Fish. What was said when you ran into Pete? Just hello, how are you doing? It's good to see you again. He was over here getting married, I think it was. That was a very short conversation. He was going one way, I was going the other. Incidentally, that same day, I ran into the Canadian guy, retired working for you, and he's friends with him. And I said to him, the retired working for you is just down there on Sukhumvit doing a video. By the way, retired working for you has a cameraman with him. There you go. He's more professional than most of us. You can afford a cameraman. John Paul. Hello, John Paul. Ola Massage in on my hit list when I get back. You could tell her to give me a free one for every five guys who go there with your recommendation. I'll be talking to her, hopefully, if I don't end up sleeping in Pontutini, I'll be down there. I was going down there last week, but she was sick and she had an appointment with somebody, she said. But I'll be down there. I'll be down there before the weekend is out. And we'll see what she says to that. There's so many. Every time I go down there, there's fellas coming from recommendations coming from the Big Picture El Panorama. What do you think of the phones for sale in shops in Bangkok? Yeah, they have these old-fashioned button phones, cheap stuff. You can buy a phone here for 300 baht at $10, and some of the obviously the people here are on subsistence wages. Some of them, you can always tell by the watches they wear as well. They wear these very cheap digital watches that probably, I don't know what they cost nothing, and you see these people with these phones. So there's a lot of poverty in Thailand, and you can see it in the phones they use. Where are we? Soy 22. This is Fixation. Soy 22. A lot. I remember there was very nice bar opposite the Queen Park Hotel in the middle of the Soy. I don't remember. I don't know the Queen Park Hotel, but Soy 22 is a very nice place to be. It's a very nice place to be on a Saturday night or on a weekend night or any night you want to go, but it's a very nice, relaxing place to be. How much are they charging for a full service in Ola? That's from IT Crazy Fish. You can pay from, I think, 2,000 up to about 4,000 baht, depending on what you want. 2,000 gives you half an hour, I think. And whatever, I can't give you category. Do you know what you do? You look at the video of the Ola Ola video that I made, the first one. If you want, I'm going to send it to you on the. I'll give you the link on the screen on the screen here. 1 second. Let me go to massage, MASSAGE BANGK. Okay, so I'm searching the Big Picture El Panorama. Here it is here. So this video has got 90,000 views on the Big Picture. It's the one where Jessica goes up the stairs and I have the camera. I have the camera positioned. I'm going to show you now what happens here. Here's the link. Here's the link. And the prices for Ola Ola are in this link. But this is the Big Picture El Panorama camera. This is the deal here. And I hold it like that. And I had this going up the stairs and Jessica was going up in front of me. And this was in direct line with her lower rear or behind, let's say. And somebody said it was the best camera work they ever saw. Have a look at that video. You'll see what I mean. But don't leave the stream to do it. But you can look at it while you're on the stream. Where I got to keep up with these. I want the full work. So how much... John Paul. Okay, the full work, John Paul. You're looking at, for an hour, you're probably looking at the guts of 4,000 baht. That's a body to body. Will I get demonetized for this? That's the full works, put it that way. And I have these airbeds. Look at that video. You'll see it. Have the airbeds and they throw the water over you. And I won't go into too much detail because I get demonetized. But you can use your imagination. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. And there's a jacuzzi involved as well. And the bed. So you got the airbed, the jacuzzi, and then you adjourn to the bed. You'll see it in the video. So if I see my viewerships dropping off, I know you're all watching that video. Fix Asian, do you still get excited when you have a viral video or just get used to it? No, I get excited. I've got a short on the Big Picture with over 7 million views, and I get slated on it. It's a 15-second clip from a video, and guys that watch it just don't understand what it's about. But I get slated on that. But views are views. So 7 million. It's great to have it. And the long form, I think the most popular is 2 million. It's great to have that. But recently the views have been on the floor on the Big Picture, but it'll never stop. It doesn't dissuade me. I get 5,000 views, I get 6,000 views, I get 1,300 views. You know, excuse me. Recently, I got a video with 100,000 views. That's in the last 2 months. And that's been the first time I've got over, say, 10,000 views on the Big Picture in a long time. I don't know why. People say it's because I ask the same old questions. But you see, how do you ask a Thai girl who doesn't speak English as her first language, and I don't speak Thai as my first language? It's very difficult to get into a kind of a conversation. With the odd girl who speaks fluent English, it's no problem. But generally speaking, it's, what food do you like? What's your name? Do you come here often? That's the extent of my Thai. That's the problem with that, you see. And Patrick Pepper, everyone hit the like button. Yes, indeed, Patrick. We got 50 people in the house. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. That's on a par with the Big Picture, you see. Big Picture's 138,000 subscribers. This channel's got 5,700, and we're on a par with them, you see. It's wonderful. It's wonderful because this channel is from the heart. It's that. It's from the heart. I just give it to you as it is, warts and all. It's the deal. It's how I feel. It's therapy for me. It's absolutely. Look, I've got my friend here, and I've got my friends where you were. There we go. Good friends together. My God, that's tepid. It's not cold anymore. It's Crazy Fish. Have you thought of doing TikTok? I have a TikTok account, but you see, the thing is, I've got 3 YouTube channels, and keeping Two of them are very relevant. This one and the big picture. The other one is BPEP2, and I've got over 1,000 subs, but I haven't got the watch hours to get monetized on that. Be a long time because if you're familiar with BPEP2, you know what it is. It's I won't go into detail, but I'm doing 3 channels. So to do a TikTok as well, you know, you're spreading yourself too thin. I'm almost spreading myself too thin with the 3 channels because BPEP2 suffers. And this channel suffers because the big picture is huge. It's I mean, I earn money from the big picture. I earn reasonably good money from the big picture. Over 1,000 videos, 1,100 videos, and something like 80,000 views a day on that channel between shorts and the videos. Though the individual videos you might see now mightn't be getting huge views, but there's residual evergreen, they call them, videos that are being watched, and it's don't kill the goose that lays the golden egg, you know. But that channel was started with zero. It started with zero and just built it up. Where are we? This question. You have thought about doing TikTok fixation. Do you frequently check your views on a day or just once a day? I'm always doing it. I go to bed at night. I come in from the market and I'm checking views. I'm going to check something else here when I'm talking to you. I'm checking views. That's what I'm doing here. I'm checking views. I'm checking comments. And it's one of the problems I have with this channel is this channel generates huge amount of comments because the content resonates with people. The big picture generates huge amount of comments, but not per video, just in general, because of the size of it. But this channel generates huge amount of comments per video, and it's not always feasible to get back to each and every comment, you know, because I'm trying to you see, this is what I'm saying about spreading yourself too thin. So making a TikTok channel or trying to do that would be just spreading myself far too thin. And I do apologize if I don't get back to enough comments on this channel, because I look at them, I read them, but some of them are so long and in depth that I'd rather give you a proper answer than just say, thanks, mate. Excuse me. And to do that, it's very time consuming, but I have to get better at that on this channel. I know that. Where are we here? Wayne Bridge. Live streams get more watch hours. They do. Live streams get more watch hours. But at this stage, well, the watch hours are important. They're important. The other thing about live streams is, and I'm not saying this because I'm trying to suggest something, but live streams generate revenue for YouTube. When people give a super chat or a super thanks, YouTube get 30%, and I am encouraged to do live streams because of that. And look, when I go around the market there, like last night, and I say, you know, contribute to the Leo fund, that's genuine. It's like a cost to sell. I'm spending 40 baht per Leo, so I've spent so far tonight 500 baht on beer tonight. 500. So I could say cost to sell this video, I've already spent 500 baht, which is what, I don't know, embarrassed to say, it's almost $20, let's say, but it's the cost to sell. Name, surname, hello to you. I took a walk down Soy Cowboy last week for the crack. I was charged 180 baht for a soda water. There you go. The place seems to have lost the vibe. I agree with you. It is. I wouldn't. What's the point of going down Soy Cowboy? You know, 180 baht for the soda water. What the hell? You've got girls all over the place. You've got girls at Huai Khwang Night Market. I guarantee you. And I said this last night. If I'm 59, if you're in your 20s or 30s or even your early 40s, you will score big time in Huai Khwang Night Market without even trying. I'm telling you for certain. 100, and these are genuine normal girls. They're not succubate girls. I can't tell you that enough. I cannot tell you that enough. That's a fact. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. The Thai girls go mad for young Farang guys. They don't give a damn about the older fellas, and that's a fact. That's a fact. And I'll probably make a video about that. I probably will on this channel because it's passionate. I know this, and I'm frustrated by this because of the age I am. You see, but there you go. Do you have? Yes, people. This is fixation. Great question. There is Thai vlogs something on Facebook who is stealing all my content at the moment, stealing everything they can, and they're making money on Facebook from it. And I've spoken to YouTube about it, but they can't do anything about it. I've got to try to complain to Facebook about it, and I've been lazy about it because I've been too busy. But people steal my content all the time. All the time. It happens. Oh, there's so many. You can go onto your YouTube studio and you can look at copyright content, people who've taken your content, and there are oodles of Chinese fellas taking my videos. Oodles of them. Oodles of them. It's just, it's disheartening. It really is. Digital nomad investor. Hello, how are you? Name, surname. All the real red light areas in Bangkok lost the fun vibe. No more value for your book. You're right. The value for your book is gone. You go out in Sukhumvit at any time on a Saturday or Sunday night, let's say, you won't get much change out of, on a good night out, you won't get much change out of 4,000 baht. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Bar fine on Sukhumvit 22, Honey House. Not that I know. I've heard. Okay, just in case. 500 baht. I was charged almost 2,000 baht for 2 large Leo, and she was drinking some whiskey, Johnny Walker, but she had doubles. And of course, it's double the price for a lady drink. So before you even get started, you know, you're in for 2,000 baht before you even leave the bar. So you're right. You're right. The bang for your buck is gone. It really is. So Bruce Davis, hi brother, everyone, good morning, good evening. Hello to you, Bruce. Wayne Bridge, hello to you, Wayne. You should do live streams on the Big Picture El Panorama too. Yeah. To get the watch hours. That's a very, very good suggestion. That will bring up the watch hours, and that's what I need to do. And thank you very much for that, because I put up a video on that tonight, and it was a good video. 2 minutes, 14 seconds long. Just the music was great. The girls were great. It's happy. But okay, we'll do a live stream for BP EP2. That's a great suggestion. Thank you so much for that. That's so much for that. Bruce Davis, hi Wayne. Hello from Bruce Davis to Wayne. Santi Sabai, life. Do you get more money if I let a commercial play? Yeah, if you let a commercial play through versus hitting the skip tab. I don't know how it is. I don't know how. I presume you do. If you let the ad play, you get more. There's more revenue. If the video is longer, if it's longer than 8 minutes, you get rollover ads in the middle of the video. So this is over 8 minutes. This is 52 minutes, 55 seconds so far. So provided I haven't said something that would, you know, compromise the legitimacy of the monetization, I should be getting revenue from the mid-roll ads in this, because it's over 8 minutes. The longer your video is, the more ads you get, basically. But how do you keep people watching? You see, if you've got a longer video and people only watch 10 minutes of it, you're on for 30 minutes. That's only 30%. So the algorithm won't promote your video. You see, so the trick is to get the happy medium. You know, it's 8 minutes is what you need to get the mid-roll ads. So you've got to have people watching for 4 minutes, 50%, for the algorithm to think that it's a good video. And my average is about 30% of the video is watched. That's more or less YouTube average anyway. So John Paul, did you ever think about setting up a meet and greet beer session down the market, bring good business to your favorite bars? You know, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. If anyone's interested, okay, If a lot of the people that I meet in Succanville, I meet lots of people. I meet lots and lots of people. They shake my hand and all the rest of it. I've met a few in Wig Wang. They come to Wig Wang for that reason because I do the videos down there. But a lot of them want to stay off camera. So if anyone is interested, if you're interested, I will do that. I'll put a notification up and we'll do I'll set a date for a live stream from, I won't say, not a bar, there's a restaurant where I went with Millie last night down the end of market. There's no music because you can't have music on YouTube, you know that. But we can do a meet and greet for now and there. The large bottle of Leo is only 100 baht, and you can get your traditional Thai food for 50, 45, 50 baht, 60 baht. It's great. So that's a great idea. It's a great idea, and we'll do a meet and greet from down there. And I'll put out the mechanics of that over the next couple of days. And thank you for that, John Paul. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Thank you, John Paul. Wayne Bridge. Hello, Bruce. How are you? Bruce Davis. Well, I had someone that doesn't like me and his friends mass reported my channel and I lost my videos. My goodness gracious. I don't know the details about that. You've got to be careful. So Wayne Bridge. Oh, sorry, Fixation. Are there other YouTubers like you who interviewed? Yeah, there are. There's one or two, but not many. There's one or two. I'm not going to give the name of his channel, am I? On this, I know there's one or two. Very, very similar. Very, very similar. But what I'm going to do is I've done it before. It's an intimate interview with a lady boy tomorrow night in an intimate setting. And I've already asked her, and I'm going to bring the camera with me and have a few beers, and we're just going to talk about. Well, that's what that other fella does. He does intimate interviews rather than street interviews. But you see, to do the intimate interviews, that's costly because you're in a bar, or you're in a hotel, you know what I mean. It's costly. So it's again the cost to sell. So that's the way you got to look at it. If I'm guaranteed 100,000 views for a video like that, then it's worth it. But if I get 1,500 views for a video like that, then it's not worth it. But I'm doing it tomorrow night anyway, because I'm mixing business with pleasure, as it were, in a way. Bruce Davis, did you and Millie have a good time together, brother? Thank you, Bruce. Myself and Millie had a great time together. She had a test for university this morning, so the night ended almost after the stream ended, more or less. It went on for a little bit, but not too much more. I'm still not sure if she's a girl or not. Still not sure. I'm just going to check to see if she messaged me, because she said she wanted to meet again. I wanted to interview her tonight, but she didn't message me back because she said she would, but no, absolutely not. It's not there. I enjoyed my time with her, as you can see from the video. She's stunningly, oh my God, I just say she's just very, very nice girl. Very nice girl. Digital nomad investor, Alpha Omega. Occasionally, I had a channel for 4 years with mostly live streams for 3 to 5 hours each. I had a team. Itchy here. I had a team to my show, so it was easy to discuss that and daily topics. Pick a topic for a team. Yeah, okay. The reason there's no topic pick for this because it's an impromptu. I didn't know I was going to go live. I wasn't sure. You see, I didn't want to announce it. Bruce Davis, I'm good, thank you, Wayne. I hope you're doing good. Bruce Davis, I had a video of a friend that passed away, and it's gone too. Sorry to hear that. Wayne Bridge, good for you, Bruce. Bruce Davis, I enjoy all your streams and videos, brother. Thank you. The Billy Boy, is there a YouTuber? There's a YouTuber I follow in Thailand. He said he's stopping vlogging for a couple of months because he is scared of getting his visa revoked. He has lived there for 10 years. Excuse me. I don't know about that. All I say is I don't know about that. I inquired about stuff like that before, but I tell you, I passed by the Royal Thai Police on Rashida doing their breathalyzer tests on Rashid Afsik Road every weekend. They were there last night, and they almost posed for a photograph with me. You know, it's all very nice and everything else at the moment. Anyway, well, I always say it's all, everything is good till it isn't, and that's the way it is. That's life. The Billy Boy, there's we had that digital nomad. It's all good, just though I throw it out there. Yeah, okay. Look, there's oodles of YouTubers. There's oodles and oodles of YouTubers in Thailand, and I don't know what their status is, but I'll just tell you, in order to be, I don't want to go into this because I don't want to go into this, you know, but it's not. There's no mechanism in place to become legitimate. You know, how do I get a work permit for being a YouTuber? You can't. You know, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. Digital nomad. The vlogger must be here on a rolling tourist. Yeah. Or retirement visa. No. Yeah. Well, that's it. You see, when you have a Thai son, by the way, when you have a Thai child, your situation is slightly different. You're I'm the father of a Thai national. I put my thumbprint, believe it or not, I put my thumbprint on the application for his Thai passport. By the way, he's got an Irish passport as well. There you go. Is it the second best passport in the world? Well, there you are. I put that in. Where are we going here? John Paul, thank you very much indeed. I appreciate that. Easter Leo Fund. Happy Easter to you, my friend. Beautiful. Thank you, John Paul. I'll just catch up with the other ones here. So, Wayne Bridge, they breathalyze you even though you aren't driving. No, they don't. But I can tell you this is the truth. They all know me. Well, they don't all know me that well, but they see me with the camera because I'm walking around like this. Look, I've got the Big Picture El Panorama thing around my neck. I've got the thing on, and sometimes I have the light on as I'm walking. So there you go, just to give you the impression. There's the light. So that's very in your face, you see. And they see me as a novelty. And they give me a thumbs up. They shake my hand and all this kind of thing. So it's all very nice. My wife's brother is a former lieutenant in the Royal Thai Police. So there you go. I won't say any more. Rolling out tours. Digital. The vlogger must. Yeah. Okay. Wayne Bridge. They breathalyze you and name, surname. Would you recommend marriage to a Thai girl? Oh, gee, it's hard. Like that. I'm trying to be honest with you. That's like saying, would you recommend marriage to anybody? You see, it depends. If you have the right girl, regardless who she is or where she's from or whatever, you've got the right girl for you. There's no such thing as a 100% happy marriage, of course. You see, but in my situation, even though we don't gel that well, we're not compatible in lots of ways. We're happy together. Generally happy together, and the fact that we have Harry makes a huge difference. If it wasn't for Harry, things might be different. But I would recommend it. Yeah, I would. I'd have to say I would recommend it. Thai girls are different to European girls, as we all know. Fixed Asian, what advice would you give for someone who wants to be successful on YouTube? Do you think there's too much? There's never too much competition. Never be dissuaded from doing something because there's too much competition. If you get a niche, if you're into whatever you're into, and you can create, that's they call it, make videos. They call it create. You create videos. Remember, you've got to be interested in the thing that you're doing. So if you're making videos about making pizza, you've got to be passionate about that, because otherwise you won't keep doing it because it gets boring and mundane when you're doing it every day. I'm interested in women. Who isn't? And therefore, I can do my videos every night. I have a few Leos. You get the goo, as we say in Ireland. You get the goo. We get the goo. You get the want, and off you go. And hello, do you speak English? You're beautiful. My God Almighty, you look so well. If I was 30 years younger, and all these things. So, if you have the passion, you can make anything successful, because the passion will be your driver. It'll drive you. But that's what you need to remember. If you're starting off and you're just making a YouTube, you want to make a YouTube channel without having an idea what that YouTube channel is about, unless the content you want to provide is something that's within you, that you genuinely believe in, you're not going to sustain it on the long term. And the viewers will probably realize that as well. So on this channel, you know that I'm doing this live. This is no script, live. So I give it to you as it is, and I give it to you as it is on the videos on this channel. I just sit and there's no editing on my videos. Very, very little editing on Alpha Omega. I just say it on a Big Picture El Panorama. It can take me 5, 6, even 8 hours to edit those videos. Different animal altogether. So, fixation. What advice would you give for someone who wants to be successful? Oh, you have that. And London Cabby, hello, how are you doing? True. Thank you very much, London Cabby. I agree. Thanks for that feedback. And Gers Hobby Rom. Is that right? Hobby Rom. Hi from Norway. Hello to you. God Morgan. I don't speak Norwegian, but I think that's Norwegian, is it? It might be more. God Morgan. Or it's probably afternoon now at this stage. Johnny Boy. Hello, Johnny Boy. I found your channel recently and really appreciate your honesty. And I'm moving to Phuket in August, working for an international school. Do you have any tips for an expat information on Phuket? Mate, I'd say if you're working for an international school, you're going to get paid top dollar, which congratulations. If you're earning anything over 50,000 baht a month, you're going to live very, 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 very well. Phuket is a little bit more expensive than where I live in Bangkok, for example. The only thing about Phuket is you're in the thick of it, and if you have a few beers on a Saturday night, you could be very distracted. So your 50,000 baht might not go very far, you see. So my advice to you is to get yourself into a rhythm when you get here that doesn't necessarily involve going out for a few drinks. Limit yourself to the weekend for the few drinks. And you'll have to do that anyway, because the workload that the private school is going to give you is going to be huge. Lesson plans, I've done it myself, lesson plans and all this kind of parent-teacher meetings and God knows what. So all I'd say to you is arrive here with a view to doing the job that you're employed to do, and don't think about the fruits that are available, of the low-hanging fruits, let's say, of the place you're in. Good morning. Yes, good morning. I'm probably right there. Good morning. And it's Crazy Fish. Where would you say the worst tourists in Thailand are from? Oh my God, I don't want to. I could say something here and I could lose hundreds of subscribers. Worst tourists. I don't want to say, but I'll just say that there was in the press recently the Russian lady who kicked the 8-month pregnant Thai lady in the shin when she was asked to remove her shoes going into a cafe. And there was a Swiss guy who kicked a Thai doctor in the back because she was sitting on the steps of his beach house. You probably heard about this. So I'm not going to say this nationality is worse than this nationality, but that's what's happened in the past couple of weeks here. Where are we here? And Gareth's honeymoon. Okay, emoji. Thank you very much. Digital nomad investor. I'd say it for you before it was Russian. Thank you. You're saying it for me, so you're saying it, and I'm reading it. Russian. Now the Indian and the Chinese fighting up the top. Yes. The Thais don't like the Chinese because the Chinese are loud and they're They don't behave in the babao cha-cha, you know the story. So the Chinese are everywhere. They're absolutely, and I mean absolutely everywhere. On the live stream last night in Huai Khwang, I didn't approach too many Chinese, but if you watch what I do, I say they're Chinese. I can tell by their style of dress. You can tell by the way somebody said they. I don't want to say that, it'd be derogatory. Well, I will. I say someone said they waddle like a duck. The way their gait is different. Chinese girls are, and they smoke. They smoke. Lots of them smoke. They're different. They're different. The Chinese are different. Thais don't. They have limited tolerance. Let's say limited tolerance for loudness or a boisterous behavior. Let's say. Where are we? Thank you very much, Digital Nomad Investor. Gers Hobby Ram. I'm on disability benefits due to a bad back. I'm 49 years old and pay 3,500 USD per month. Can I live? Okay. If you're on 3,500 US dollars per month, that's 100,000 Thai baht. You could live like a king. You will live like a king here. Like, that's straight up. No questions asked. You will be on the pig's back. You get yourself a retirement. How old are you? You're 49. When you're 50, you qualify for a retirement visa. You need $24,000 in the bank. If you're on that kind of money and you have your $24,000 in the bank, you'll get your retirement visa. And I know everyone's going to back me up on this. $3,500. You're absolutely on the pig's back. I wish it was you. I wish it was you. Absolutely. That's the kind of money I used to earn back in Ireland. Actually, not on disability, but I was on or not, but not here. I mean, the YouTube goes up and down, but 3,500 would be very happy. Very happy with that altogether. Bruce Davis, will any of the beautiful Chinese girls will they go and have a drink with you? One did. I have her picture here. Hang on. Do I have her picture on this computer? My YouTube computer is on the other computer beside me here. I'm just closing down bullshit here and I see if I can find her. No, she's not there. She's been included in a few videos. Her name is, what the hell was her name? I have her in my phone. Give me a second. To answer your question, yes, I've been for a few beers with a few Chinese girls. The Chinese are more... Celine is her name. She's from Shanghai. She wasn't honest in what she told me she was doing. She said she was a student, but I don't think she was a student. Put it that way. Where are we? Digital Nomad, I'll say for you, and the disability benefits. Here's how I'm down. So yeah, and Gareth says to Digital Nomad, I'm down here. Yes, if you don't lose your mind in the bars, you'll be great. There you go. That's it. If you don't lose your mind in the bars, you'll be great. And it's very difficult. It's not that easy not to lose your mind. You lose. A Thai fella said to me, he lives in the condo here. He said, Farang burned their money. And that's never a truer word. You can burn your money. You might as well burn your money. Like, you go to Nana, 300 baht for a pint of beer. You can burn your money because you pay a fraction of that, 1/3 of the price here. Go with any of the girls in Soy Cowboy. You might as well be burning your money because it's over in 10 minutes. And what are you going to do after that? You know what I mean? Hang on. So you're dead. That's great advice. Do sliced bread. That's a great handle. I live really well in Bangkok on 2,200 US dollars. You could easily do. Yeah, you're right. I get the color of that. I get more or less that reading the different things I do, but I have to give her half of what I earn. If I was single, I'd be better off. I'd be on the pig's back because I can pay 6,000 baht a month for a room here in Tram. That's 6,000 baht a month. What's that in dollars? It's 200. Is it 200? It's about $200 a month. And then food. Sure, what the heck? 40 baht, 50 baht a day. Or sorry, you can live 200 baht a day on food. So Yeah, you're right. 2,200. It would be great. Sliced bread. I agree with you. Andy Gomez. Gareth having you would have a great life here for you'd have that. I said that you would live like a king. You would live like a king for $3,500. You absolutely 100%, no doubt about it. The girls would love you. They'd love you all day, every day. Whoa, that's actually warm. I got to get another in the fridge. Girls, hobby man, and I have 200,000 US in the bank. Well, look, I'll tell you this much: you will be one of the luckiest men who ever moved to Thailand with that kind of money. You only need 24,000 US for your retirement visa. You can get an elite visa. An elite visa. Please, someone tell me, I forget what the criteria is, but your elite visa on that kind of dosh, you're away in a hack. You are away in a hack. I'm glad you're on here. I've never spoken with someone with that kind of collateral behind them, let's say, but you'll do very well. You're very welcome for the feedback. Andy Gomez, you can rent a condo for around 7,000 per month in some areas in Bangkok. Less and less and less. There's some around by the market here for 3,000, but they're very, very basic. I mean, they're really like 4 walls, and that's about it. Stephen OT. So where do I obtain or acquire a reasonably priced lady? Reasonably priced lady. Is there? There's no such thing as a free lunch. Reasonably priced. Look, if you're talking about Sukhumvit, you can probably get a straggler. You don't want a straggler. Believe me, you don't want a straggler. At 4 o'clock in the morning, walking around as a freelancer, you could pick her up for 500. But how many guys has she been with before 4 o'clock in the morning? There you go now. Bruce Davis. And I've got 13,000 US dollars saved up. Good for you. And I could retire for a few years with my paycheck every 2 weeks, 3,000. God, that's great. 3,500. So you say you could get a nice place to live. Yeah, you could easily get a nice place to live. A very, very agreeable place to live for that. I came over. I can tell you, I came over here with 120,000 euro. And that was enough to keep me going. I took the cream off that in the first couple of years, or the first year, because I didn't have a job. Then I got myself set up as a teacher, and I didn't rely on that at all. Then she wanted me to buy a Camry, so I bought the Camry. That was 1.3 million Thai baht, paid in cash. That put a hole in the things. That's $36,000 dollars. That put a hole in it. But I still have my enough money for my visa, which is minimum $12,000. That's after 11 years, so I suppose it's good. Baba Dabba Do. Andy Gomez. Nonthaburi is cheap area to rent. Yeah, Nonthaburi is, but Nonthaburi is a little bit away from the entertainment places. But I'm sure there's entertainment in Nonthaburi. I'm sure there is. So, Alati, how are you? It's good to have you along. I'm doing great. It's good to be here. 56 people in the house, 28 likes. And I just want to say, if anyone wants to contribute to the Leo, John Paul has contributed to the Easter Leo Fund. Thank you very much, John Paul. I'm going to get another Leo out of the fridge. I'd love to see a contribution by the time I come back to the screen in about 10 seconds. Hang on. I'm going to keep talking. If you don't ask, you don't get. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what life is all about. If you don't ask, you don't get. That's for sure. Hang on. Here we go. Leo time. It's always a Leo time. Oops. This is ice cold. It's ice cold, and thank God it is. John Paul, Bruce Davis, you have got it made. Yes, you do. Get to Thailand, paint Bangkok red, and head to Khao Chang. That's Elephant Island for an easy luxury island lifestyle. There you go. That honestly, I'm flabbergasted the amount of money some of these guys have coming over here. It's not the amount of money, but the revenue that you have on a monthly basis is colossal. I mean, $3,000 a month. There's not many Thai people who earn that, and there's not many Farang who have that coming in. The average people that I know that I've ran into met, they've got about 40 to 50,000 baht a month for living. I'll probably come in the region of, I'll be honest with you, maybe 60, 65,000 a month between all the things that I do. And that's working flat out doing this and doing that and doing the other thing. I'm good, bro. Did you see the second son of the king is back for the passport law? The USA trying to step in. They can try though. I didn't know he was back. I know he was here for a while once, and I didn't know he was back. Vlog in vain. Message retracted. Andy Gomez, 3.5 thousand. You can live luxury life anywhere in Thailand. Absolutely. I said it before. You've all said it there. That's 100,000 Thai baht. 100,000 Thai baht. Cheapers scrapers. That's more than the salary of a bank manager here. I know that. I can tell you that for nothing. Sliced bread, bro. I was working at JP Morgan as a software engineer and making 10,000 a month after taxes. Wow. Was laid off, then moved here. Well, there you go. So you know yourself. If you're making European money here and living here, you're on the pig's back. That's it. My case is I had money coming here, but I wasn't making money. There was nothing coming in. So I had to find a way to generate income. And the way to do that was to get an IELTS certificate to teach English, or CELTA certificate to teach English, which I did. And I was a teacher in a school here for 3.5 years. But they were paying me 30,000 baht a month, which is chicken feed. Now, this is 11 years ago. Sorry, it wasn't. I finished up about 8 years ago, and it was chicken feed. I give her 15,000. I was surviving off 15,000 a month. You're not going to do anything on that. Then I ventured into YouTube, and the rest is kind of history, kind of thing. But YouTube has afforded me a reasonable lifestyle. I can afford to go out, do my job, have a few beers, and sit in the bar and talk to a few girls as I'm doing it. It's for me. I'm able to work and enjoy myself at the same time. If I interview a girl, which I'm going to do tomorrow night, you see, I'm interviewing this beautiful lady boy, absolutely stunning, and she's agreed. And so I'll interview her over a few drinks, you see. So I'll have the Friday night out, and hopefully that video will get a lot of views. So I hope. I'll keep an eye out for it. I won't give any details yet until it happens. But she's gorgeous. She's absolutely top notch. In all my time in Thailand, I said this to her today on a message, I have never seen a ladyboy who looks so much like a girl. It's just, you would never know. You would absolutely never know. She's got the whole package. Where are we going here? Anthony, $3,000. That devaluates more and more, but it's good for Thai baht. Anthony, he's back. It's not like there's anyone else who can be king. The eldest was banned, and the little gun got health problems, but the fact that he comes back and finally got a Thai passport, well, good for him. Andy Gomez, sliced bread, good for you. Bruce Davis, no way, John Paul. No bar girls, only nice girls that work or school. I try to meet new friends. Anthony, which one, bro? Oh, well, can I show you a picture? Okay, I'm going to show you a picture. She won't be watching because I didn't share this channel with her. I don't. She's a nice girl. She's a really nice girl. A really nice girl. I don't want to show her a picture, but I'll do it anyway. Hang on 1 second. If I go to 1 second, just bear with me, lads. Bear with me, lads. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just go on to this. I want to this, and I'll do that. Is that clear? There you go. What do you think? And digital, nice girls down the market, Bruce Davis. There are nice girls down the market, absolutely. Show the pics, bro. Well, I just said I showed the pics there. She's a beautiful girl. John Paul, Bruce Davis, good plan, mate. If you have a few Chang beers and those ladies of the night start to look, they look like angels. The beer goggles, you know. Bruce, I met the girls down the market. Bruce Davis, meet the girls down the market. You see, it's a bit late now to go down there now because it's 20 past 12 and I'd have to have a shower and start and delete the information. I'll put the card and the camera and do all the things and get me microphone. You see this? I'm thinking of upgrading this and auctioning that. That's been held by every. If you're wondering why that's on the back of it, the door on these Tascams is very loose. So I put a bit of sticky gauze on that to stop it falling off because it would fall off on the street and you'd lose it then. So that has been held by every single girl I've interviewed on this channel over the last year or so, and I've never washed it. Wow. I might auction that on eBay. So it's been held by thousands of girls. And I mean thousands of girls. That's it there. So that's it. It's the Tascam. 1 second. It's the Tascam DR-05X. It's the most wonderful device. It's a digital recorder, and I just married the tracks together on that, and that's a wonderful thing. And that's what they hold in their hand, you see, when they're talking to me. Where are we here? Good plan, mate. But if you few Chang beers, the girls down the market, a digital one. That is what I said. It's Chin. I hope I got that right. It is Chin. Aliati. The one from yesterday was a boy or a girl. Had a doubt. I don't know. I really don't know. It's a very good question. I was supposed to meet her again tonight, but she never answered me message. I was supposed to interview her. I thought she was a boy. I genuinely thought she was a boy. That's the truth. But the jury's out. The jury's out. Very good question. The jury's out on that. Sliced bread, very nice. Yes. Bruce Davis, that is true. Bruce Davis, she was beautiful though. She was. Anton or wow, and I'll have to pronounce this probably. Alioti. I see. Yeah. The Billy Boy, very pretty. Didn't know my great pick. It was a great pick. She's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. And you know, if it walks like a duck, looks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, I'll show you another one here of her. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'll just show you. There you go. How about that? Answers on a postcard, lads. That's the girl who I'm interviewing tomorrow night. So are you in contact with Buckley from no, not really now. He's gone off doing his own thing. It's crazy fits and Citizen Mikey. No, I haven't been in contact with him at all. Fresh pillow cover, that's a great handle. What microphone are thinking about grading to? You see, that's a Tascam. So it's the one up from that. That's the basic one. The one up that has more than one channel. That's got one channel. Somebody said it was like a taser, like this, you know. There you go. But this one was 6,000 baht. I think the other ones are a bit they could be up to 10,000. But if I upgrade, I will auction off this because and you'll know it. Look, it's very distinct. But this has been held by every single girl I've interviewed. Every single girl I've interviewed had held this. And you know what they do with their nails? They hit the record button and it breaks the recording sometimes because they're holding it like this and they break the recording and then I don't get the proper audio. And you can lock it. You can lock it if you want, if you're interested in this. Where is it there? Yeah, there's a whole button there. You can lock it. You can lock it so you won't be able to knock it off holding that. But that's a great thing. That is wonderful. It's a wonderful device. The sound is fantastic. Excuse me. And if you're wondering why my voice is low, I use this Rode microphone as a backup microphone. But when I put the audio from the Tascam on, I kill this one. So you're only getting my voice from the Tascam. If I use this, you get all the traffic. And it's very, very tinny. And it's a great, the Rode is good, but that thing is the dog's bollocks, as we say in Ireland. I suppose you say that elsewhere as well. It is the dog's bollocks. I got to catch up with these comments, lads. Sorry about this. That's the microphone. And girls, no bar girls for me either. When I move to Pattaya, when I turn 50, I'm going to have a real Thai girl. Yes, you're dead right. And I'm only going to rent a house and apartment. You're dead right. You are 100% correct. You will get a beautiful, wonderful, loyal Thai woman, Thai girl with you. Don't go down the road with your kind of money. You could do it 7 days a week, 365 days a year. But that's my advice. You get a nice girl, and there's oodles of them. Around. There's lots of them. My advice to you is ThaiFriendly.com. ThaiFriendly.com has got lots of girls that are the opposite to that, but they've got lots of girls who are looking for marriage. And I've met a few guys who met their wives on that. ThaiFriendly.com. Where are we here? And bro, we are all the same. If women knew what was on our phone, yeah, you're right. I agree with you. Elodie, if your wife could read your mind, you'd be divorced. Simple as that. We all know that. So, you see, men are different, and this is an excuse rather than anything else. But men are different. The majority of women, their sexuality is related to their emotion. For the majority of men, it isn't. For the majority of men, it's like a handshake. It's just off you go, But we don't have to have an emotional connection for that. Where are we going here? That's why lady boys are very popular in here, because obviously they're men. They have the mentality of a man, but they have the physique of a woman, and it's an experience. To say, I don't want to be saying too much. John Paul, Citizen Mikey, and Chewy. Chewy is still around. I met him in the market a few times. I'm going to have to get him. My friend. I'm going to have to get him. He drinks up the top of the market the odd time. He's the Shane McGowan of Thailand. He should be dead. He lives on the street and he drinks whiskey for breakfast. He should be gone, but he's still there. Aliotti, bro, we are all the same. Yeah, you're right. I had that. It's Crazy Fish. Those streams carried me through the lockdown. Great time. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate that. It's Crazy Fish, but defo prefer the new channels, more professional. Thank you. Appreciate it. Joe Ford, do you still have contact with Pete from Irish Times? I used to enjoy your live streams back in the day. Well, we were just talking about that there. I don't. He's gone back to Ireland. He's living his life. He's doing his thing, and that was then. And this is now. Al Neo, hello from Toronto, Canada. How are you? Fresh pillow cover. That's a great handle. Why don't you use a mic like a Rode? Look, come here, lads. You see, I have it all. I have radio mics, but I've tried. I don't use these anymore, although they're there, and it costs me enough. It costs me enough. I started off using the radio mics, but if you move to the side and the transmission breaks, like you have it on your belt, I have it in your pocket here, there, and it's actually turned on there now. Look, it's turned on. The battery in these is great. But if you get something that blocks the transmission between the receiver and the transmitter, and the receiver is connected to your phone, it's here somewhere. There it is there. There it is there. So I have it all. I have it there. I have it there. I rarely have ever used them, because when I was doing the interviews, if I have to hand a microphone, well, I hand this microphone, but a radio mic is different. I have a lapel mic that plugs in there. It plugs into the, where's it plug into? Where does it plug into? It plugs into the side. There, it plugs into the side there. You've got to position it on the girl's lapel, or she has to position this on her lapel like this. You see, you have to interfere with her, let's say, but you see, I hand this to her, and it's much, much handier. But before I had that, I was using the road thing, but that picks up the traffic to a huge extent. So I tell you, I could show you on a forthcoming video what it's like using these compared to using the Tascam. But they're pretty convenient. I'm going to switch it on there. Okay, so if I attach the transmitter, or this is the receiver. No, that's the transmitter. If I attach the receiver to my phone, just watch what happens. Just do a demonstration. There you go. That starts. Look, it's connected. It's connected. That's connected now. So I go into the recorder on my phone, and I can record audio through this. These are really expensive radio mics. Really expensive. I got the Saramonic ones. But there you go. Great question. It's a great question. Definitely prefer the new channels. Why do you mic? Road mic words. Bro, there are too many beauties. There are. It drives. Oh, do I have the thing still on here? Joe Ford, thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate that. I gotta keep going here. That's the thing about the microphones. I've got lots of different. I've been doing this for years. I've got radio mics. I've got the Blue Yeti thing here. I've got my Rode mics. I've got me Tascam. I've got lots of different miking solutions. But the Tascam really is, for me, the best for handing to the girls. Just take the microphone, start talking. Where are we? Bro, there are too many beauties. Digital Nomad. Yes, easier than ordering a pizza on Thai Friendly. Dated a ton of girls from there in the first message or two. Just ask them if they are working or looking for a boyfriend. Yeah, Thai Friendly is a great old site. If you want to get a quick how you fixed, as we say back home, off you go. You can do that on Thai Friendly, but you can also get girls who are looking for a relationship. And you could do worse, and it's free. It's free. You have to wait 10 minutes between your messages. If you pay, you don't have to wait. But if you're a free member, it's 10 minutes between messages. Girls get it for free. And by the way, I advertise for Thai Date VIP on the Big Picture El Panorama. Go to any of my videos, you'll see the link. I get a kickback for everyone who signs up to that. So if you're interested in meeting a Thai girl, go to Thai Date VIP. And the link is in the description of my last video on the Big Picture El Panorama. Sandy's to be live. And thank you very much again, Joe Ford. I really appreciate that. I'm going to get a Leo out of the fridge. This one's still cold. Hang on. Nectar. Leo's very drinkable. It's very, very, very drinkable. Well, you've still monetized on this live chat because I just got another commercial. Well, that's good. That's good. Thanks for that. Fresh pillow cover. Were you always passionate about video and audio, or is it something you picked up once you started YouTube? You're 100. That's a great question. I started on YouTube with a Mickey Mouse phone, which had terrible video quality, and I used a lapel microphone connected directly into the phone, and I didn't even have a gimbal, and it was horrible. It was, oh God, I'm going to look back at it. Over time, like anything else, you acquire equipment. If you're to buy all this stuff in a once-off, it costs you a fortune. Those radio mics, a day. They're about 12,000 baht. It's about $300-400 Saramonic. This is $200 for this thing. This thing's about the same. The boom arm is another $150. Not to mention the 2 iMac computers. I need 2. One for doing my day job and one for this is my day job. This is a live stream one. The other one, this one, if you want to know why, very quickly, this is 16 gig RAM on this. The other one's got 24 gig. I do all my editing on the 24 gig one because it's faster. There you go. Okay, that's enough about that. There's no yes, it's easier than ordering a pizza on top of it. Clog Chewy, that's right. Remember Chewy swimming in the canal. It's crazy fish. You have a positive outlook on life. It seems you take things in your stride nowadays. Have you noticed a change with your age? I have. The older you get, I said this to someone earlier on tonight, the older you get, the more mellow you get and the less you worry because you realize that your time is limited. And what's the point? I mean, I can see, I can hear, I can walk, I can talk. And that's it. I mean, what else do you want? If you lose one of those faculties, then you have a problem. But if you can see, hear, walk, and talk, and feel, you know, you've got your mobility. You can see, hear, walk, and talk, and you're mobile. Anything else is gravy. So if you have a problem with your bank account or you have a problem with your relationship or whatever it may be, remember that if you lost a faculty, like your hearing or your sight or your speech or your movement, my God, it would be 10 times, not 10 times, it would be insurmountably worse. That's my view on life. Well, you still monitor, yeah, okay, and for your passion. Fresh pillowcase, do you ever get anxious approaching girls? Never. If you'd asked me that as a 25-year-old, I would have been scared out of my mind. But no, not a bit. Do you know the camera? You see, look what I'm holding. I showed you this before. Look, I'm holding this. Excuse me. And it's got this light on it. Now, I'm approaching someone and they're like a rabbit in the headlights. That's a fact. Hello, do you speak English? And I have the microphone in my hand. That's like me revolver, you know. Hello, do you speak English? Take the microphone, say hello, and off you go. So without that, I probably feel a bit intimidated. But with that, they're the ones that feel intimidated. That's sales. That's what it's all about. And that setup, by the way, the light could be here. There's a shoe for it here, but it wouldn't look as wide. So this is set up to look, and the microphone could be there. The microphone could be there, and it would look much narrower. And the camera is in a cage. That's a cage I bought for the camera to add accessories onto it to make it look more intimidating. That's sales. That's what I do. And the girls respond. A lot of them don't want to talk, but they talk when I shove the microphone into their hand. But it's all in good fun. Thanks again, Joe Ford, for that. If anyone else wants to help me out, or Leo, you'll be more than welcome. You and my wife would be glad to hear it because she wants a report. She always say this when I do my live stream. She said, "How much do you make?" She's tight. She's interested in the money. How much do you make? And last night I only made $10 on my live stream. Last night, and I made $70 the night before. More than that, it was $90 the night before on the live stream for Big Picture El Panorama on contributions. Where are we going here? Yeah, I never get anxious. I get a little bit intimidated when it's not. Do I get intimidated? Intimidated is the wrong word. I get a little bit put off by the rudeness of some of them. There's some of them that look like $1 million, and they know they look like $1 million, and you're like a bit of shit on their shoe. You say, "Hello, do you speak English?" They won't even look at you. They just do like this, and well, that's again sales. That's what you get. And there's other girls that look like $1 million and are the most friendly girls in the world, and that's the beauty of it. Fresh pillow cover, you were always passionate. But Joe for the rental cost. Okay, Joe for what's the rental costs of a 1-bedroom condo in your block? 15,000 a month. There you go. In this condo, I think the cheapest probably would be 12,000, but I think you're looking at 15,000, and you got to pay your utilities. The electricity here cost me this month $3,100 for the electricity. Two air conditioning units, one there and one in the bedroom. We've got a fan here and a fan in the bedroom. I got a fan at my feet. Believe it or not, those things rack up the bill because condos add a tariff onto the bill. You know that. So, but 15,000 a month to answer your question, that would be probably what it is. Yeah, and like there is no button to send money on my phone. I already explained this, and I think it's to do with the location. Maybe it is. I don't. Thank you for that. You can buy me a coffee if you're. There's no buy me a coffee on this channel. I have to do that. Well, thanks for the feedback. I'll have to do something about that. I don't know how to fix that. Pillow cover. Where you always okay? I only have a smiley button. I didn't know that. I really didn't know. I don't understand that. It's supposed to be visible for all. I really don't know. If you press the 3 dots on the bottom of the screen, there should be 3 dots. I think it opens up a wider menu. Do you see Western women in the market? Yeah, once in the blue moon, and I avoid them like the plague. So many Western women I've interviewed, and they send me an email, take me down from that channel, you're degrading women. You get this from Western women. Thai women are completely different. A lot of guys, especially in the States, they send me, they say, why do you interrupt girls eating their meal? Here it's okay. Why do you ask girls their age? Here it's okay. It is okay. Anyone who's been here, they know that. Thais don't take offense to stuff like that. The taboos that exist in the West don't exist here. The taboos that exist here don't exist in the West. Things like that. Taking off your shoes, going into a place, for example. Where are we? Fresh bit of case. Is there a reason you don't interview Western women? That's the reason. Western women are very opinionated. They're extremely. And you probably look at my expression here, but I can tell you that for sure. Western women have a different attitude to Thai, and somebody back me up here, because if you've been to Thailand, you know this. Western women have a completely different outlook to Thai women. You're treated, I'll call a spade. You're treated more as a man here than you would be in the West. Thai women, I'll break it down. My Thai wife cuts my toenails. That's the truth. And Harry, Duplo Macket. Is that, am I pronouncing that right? $4.99. Thank you very much. Just farted. Tell us about Thai ladyboys. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you about Thai ladyboys. I'm going to interview a Thai ladyboy tomorrow night. She's 30 years old. She's absolutely amazingly stunning. She's absolutely amazingly friendly. Really, really, really friendly. You could do a lot worse than be friends with a ladyboy. Some of them are very, very caustic. I find the ones that work in Nana can be very abrasive almost. But there's a lot of them that are just normal. There's a lot of just normal people, and live and let live. So that's my opinion on ladyboys, not just Thai ladyboys, but ladyboys. I lived in Dubai for a year, and I moved to Dubai with a Turkish lady, with Turkish female. I won't say Thai ladyboy because that's Thai. Turkish female. We weren't in a relationship. I'm not just saying that because I want to get out of that. We weren't in a relationship. We're just friends, and we shared an apartment, and she had boyfriends and stuff like that. But she's a great friend of mine. And I fell out of touch with her, but we were friends for a long time. I find that it's easy to relate. You're asking me to talk about ladyboys. It's easy to relate to ladyboys because they look like girls, so you're attracted to that, and you disarm yourself in a way because of that. But it's a freer conversation sometimes. If I that's just the way I feel. That's the way I feel. And Fresh Pillow Cover says, I agree. Western women feel so extremely entitled. Absolutely. 120%. Keep it real. Hello, Tim. How are things? Things are great. Things are great. I'm motoring along here, having a few Leos. It's 10 to 1 in the morning. I tell you what, we'll give this another 10 minutes or so because I have to drive Harry to school in the morning. That's one thing I got to do. And she's happy that I didn't go down to the market tonight, but I'm doing the same thing. I'm still drinking Leo and talking away. And it's great to have you guys. I really appreciate your being here. Do you know that this was a completely unannounced stream? And it's such a great response. I'm flabbergasted. So hello, Tim. How are you? Alati, Asian women take care of a man, and they're usually very faithful and take care of themselves. They do, to make sure that you won't cheat or do everything to please you. They do. Asian women are a different kettle of fish. There's no doubt about it. A completely different kettle of fish. It's I'm so happy. I'm married to a Thai girl. Even in her worst moments, and she has some very, very bad moments, but even in her worst moments, it's refreshing to be with her. It's just so. I can't, Thai women are just a different. They're cut from a different cloth, and that's the truth. A friend of mine described it here as having yellow fever. That's not being derogatory about skin color, but that's how he described it. He said, "I have yellow fever," and I tend to agree. Asian women take care of you, and the fresh pillowcase. My Thai girlfriend is very caring, and the only thing she wants, the only thing she wants is that I don't cheat. Well, there you go. There you go. That's all you need. That's all you need. The Thai girls just know how to treat a man as a man because it's just culture. It's refreshing. It's so refreshing. A lot of Asian women take care of the man, and they usually very faithful and take care of themselves to make sure you don't cheat. They do everything to please you. Usually, yes, I agree. Fresh pillow cover. My Thai girlfriend is also very caring. The only thing she wants is that I don't cheat. Sorry, I'm going back over these. I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. We all have yellow fever. Yes, indeed, we all do. We're all here for that reason. We all have yellow fever. We all love. I love I'd say every aspect. I don't, but I am more at home here after 11 years than I ever was. No, I won't say than I ever was. Than I could be. I'll rephrase it now. I am more at home here now than I could ever be going back to where I was from. Like, you never say never. There's nothing that's impossible. But I couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it. I'd end up going off me rocker, going back to Ireland. God, nothing is wrong. I'm not saying there's something wrong about Ireland, but for me, with the hustle and bustle of Huai Khwang night market and 68 million people living in this country and 15 million people living in this city, to go back to an island with 7 million people and 2 million people in the capital city. Oh, couldn't do it, lads. Couldn't do it. So we all have yellow fever. So we got 53 people in the house, and we're coming up to 2 hours. 2 hours of streaming. That's almost as much as I did last night. So that's 4 hours of live streaming on YouTube over the last couple of days. Tomorrow, I'll be taking that camera and my Tascam digital recorder to a place in La Prau to interview this stunningly beautiful lady boy, and hopefully she didn't necessarily say that she would. I don't know, but she said she would be interested in doing it. I don't know how deep this can go, but I don't know if that would interest you or do you all prefer the random questions to the random girls? But doing a one-on-one, I've tried it before, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Fresh Pillow, I'm going to go back to Europe. Fresh Pillow cover. I'm going to go back to Europe to see my family for a few weeks, but I know it's going to be tough. Yeah, Bangkok is not perfect, but the city certainly has its own charm and always feels safe. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Aloti, not my cup of tea, but I will watch to support you if I'm free. Thank you very much. It won't be a live stream; it'll be a video. Raymond Parsons, hello to you. I'm retiring in Thailand in August. We'll have a lump sum of around £100,000 plus a private pension of 10,500 a year. After 4 years, my state pension will kick in. You will be on the pig's back. You will be on the pig's back here, no doubt about it. You can live. We had this earlier on with that lad from Norway. Absolutely, that's that. £100,000 pounds. What the hell is that? That's about 4 million. 4 million Thai baht. You can buy a condo here for 3 million. You could buy a house for 1 million in Klang Luang, Pontutani. You know, not that you buy a house here, you can't buy the land, so don't bother. But you'll be on the pig's back with that, no bother. Not my cup of tea. Okay. Barry Atkin, hello. Arrived Bangkok the 10th of April. I will get that's blocked by I will get wet on Songkran. You will. Songkran's not my cup of tea. It's okay. It's okay for the first part of the morning, but as it continues on during the day, it gets a bit tiring. I did a Songkran video there on the channel last year. It was great. There was a girl with a hose and she was hosing herself. Oh my god. Aloti, Songkran is more than 1 month now. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. If we're on the Songkran subject, I'm going to share with you my Songkran video from last year. So if I switch the account there now, I go to the big picture. Just bear with me on this. You'll see what I'm talking about. The girl with the hose. You don't have to watch it now, but maybe you can watch it at some time. I'm just going to put Songkran into the search. So Sonkran. Have I spelled it right? Terrible spelling. Yeah, here it is. This is the best Songkran video ever, lads. It was Huai Khwang Night Market during Songkran last year. It's got 12,000 views. If you don't like this video, I don't know. I think this should have gone viral. Have a look at that. That should have gone viral. That's my Songkran video from last year. I got the music right. The girls were just performing to the camera with the hoses over them and their wet t-shirts. It is something else. So let me know if you enjoy that. That's the Big Picture El Panorama Songkran last April. So we got a few minutes left on the stream. I just want to, before we get tied up in any other conversation, I just want to thank all of you for being here tonight. It was completely impromptu. So Duplo Maquette for $5. I appreciate that. Joe Ford, £5. I appreciate that so much. And John Paul for $11.99 Polish Lottie. Is it called Lottie in Poland? I think it is. Thank you very, very much indeed. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Have a look at that Songkran video. That will put you in the humor for Songkran when you see that. Or that will put you in the humor for anything when you see that. Believe me. I don't know if many of you saw that. That's 12 months ago. 12,000 views on that. That should have been way up there. But you'll see the traders just closed the market down for Songkran because there's no point. And it's madness. And I say madness. You'll see it by the video there. I'll be doing a Songkran video there. Excuse me, Andy Gomez. Thanks for pumping out great videos. Andy, it's my pleasure. I'm going to hit the sack now in a few minutes because It's a couple of minutes to 1. I drive Harry to school in the morning. I was home and all last night, even after that chat with Millie at 12:30. So it's my pleasure to bring that. Let's go to the H20 festival for Songkran, buddy. I'll have a look at it. See what happens. See what we can do. I have to put my camera in the plastic bag by the look of it. So we're coming up now to 1:59:21 seconds. The live stream is blocked. It's blocked. How is it blocked? I don't understand that. The live stream is blocked here. I don't understand why that would be. Anyway, listen, lads. Thank you very much for being with me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all your contributions and comments and the support financially that you give me and the encouragement that you give me. I'll be back again with another video on this channel very, very shortly. Andy Gomez, blocks where? Yeah, that's a blocked where? Not in Norway. Yeah, exactly. I don't know where it's blocked, but listen, I want to just reiterate that again. Thank you very much for being with me. I'm going to finish this, Leo, and I'm going to stand outside in the balmy night air of Bangkok. Finish this in peace. Now it's back, but no cuts. Okay. Well, listen, we're 2 hours into the stream. It's probably the connection. It could well be. We're 2 hours, 19 seconds into the stream. Thank you very much again, lads. I'm going to call it a day at that. Keep an eye out. If I can get this interview going tomorrow night, it'd be a new thing for the channel. I hope I do. And I'll see you again very, very shortly on this. We got lots of ideas for videos from this live stream. And thank you very much indeed. So I'm going to sign off now. Thanks again, lads. And I'll see you again very soon.